Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and I just found out that Poliwrath might be the answer to a lot of the things in the current Color Cup meta. I mean, it's good against the fires as well, it's good against the mud boys as well, and it has the icy wind coverage for the grass, even for the things like jump off, right? And a lot of the other grass, people are using Cradily and Obama Stone so much in this cup, and also Feraligatr, and Poliwrath, being the water, is also the fighter and can win against those grass as well. And this is triple water team. It is actually working for me. I'm currently at 2400 elo, right? Not that high, but not that low either, right? I started very late in this season. A lot of the people are using Gastrodon and Double Fire, Talonflame, and Typhlosion at the back. This team can be the perfect answer for that as well. Right, you got double water at the back as well, and you got water in the lead as well, triple water. And you can also say ABA weak to grass, Poliwrath, and Lantern. Poliwrath in the lead and Lantern at the back, right? If there's jump off, then you can just stay and go for the icy wind, and then later soft lose and then come in with your Toxapex. That's how you play with this team. And before we start the video, I want to tell you guys that I have created a new channel, the brand new channel, Pokemon content channel. I talk about Pokemon related things. I make content about Pokemon, the main series anime, right? You guys can check that channel out, and please do subscribe and support me there as well. Help me grow there as well, and help me monetize that channel as well. So without any further ado, let's start the battles here. And moving on to the first battle, it's gonna be Kingdra, Shadow Kingdra. A lot of the guys are using Kingdra in the lead for that Dragon Breath damage, right? But even though the counter energy generation was nerfed, we still reached to that icy wind pretty quickly, and we reached to that icy wind, we hit, and they actually don't shield. They bang the energy and come in with their Typhlo. As soon as I saw Typhlo, this game was over for them. And there you go. That's the Thunder Punch. And let's go for the Surf. And this was the CMP. We can survive another Thunder Punch, right? So I don't shield. And you know what? They actually shielded. Spoiler alert. They actually shielded, and you know what? We reached another Surf, and our opponent is not in a good spot here. So they had to double shield there. That is great. So what I do here is come in with my Poly. Yeah, come in with Poly and let them throw the energy and give it all to our Toxa. And that was the Thunder Punch, and they actually come in with their Kingdra to throw the Octazooka. They don't have the outrage, and I actually countered them down, and they had the Whimsicott at the back. So this is easy for Toxapex. This is already over, and we're bringing in our Toxa, and our triple water team takes a first victory here. And they surrender. GG's. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be the Quaggy. Alright, Quaggy. Whenever you see a mud boy, you just kind of guess there's gonna be a fire at the back, right? And that's what I did. I guessed a fire at the back. But yeah, let's just go for this icy wind. But you can never know what they might have at the back, right? And this is gonna be the debuff to move, so I'm not gonna shield. We are yeah, we will win the lead here, and they would. I was afraid. Yeah, so I just threw I didn't risk, that is why I threw the icy wind. I wanted to win the lead here, and there you go. They have the Cradily. So let's come with our Toxa, not Lantern. This is much better than against Lantern. Lantern is going to be weak against Cradily. This is going to be the neutral scenario here because Grass Knot is only doing neutral. So let's just go for the Brine. And this is going to be another Grass Knot. And you know what? Let's go for the Brine. They will not get to another move. I was like, it's all coming down to what they have at the back. I was able to farm them down. We have a Brine ready, and they've got Typhlosion at the back. So this is kind of over, and they are throwing the Thunder Punch, not even building up to the Blast Bar. So this is just going to be the game for us, and this is going to be CMP. So now we have to shield. We cannot be, OC. OC means overconfident. Let's just go for the Surf. The actual shield, and all we need to do is just get there another shield with Surf, and we have got Brine in our Toxa, and our Toxa is gonna take game here. I snipe with the brine, and this is going to be over for my opponent. It's going to be a G to the G. And moving on to another battle, it's going to be the Feraligatr. This is also where Poliwrath comes in clutch. Now this Feraligatr's really got nowhere to go, but I come in with my Toxa, which was good for us. We baited out a Gastro, which is going to be a lot of trouble for our Lantern. Now our Lantern can be free, and they were running double water, so Gastro and Feraligatr. So it will be great if we can put our Feraligatr, their Feraligatr against our Lantern. Let's just go for another brine, and they fully farm like almost. Alright, so they're gonna have Earth Power here, right? So what I'm gonna do is tank the Earth Power and then counter them down. Oh, they were running Water Pulse. They're going to the Ferali, throw the Hydro Cannon. This is actually not gonna be enough and not effective as well. But I banked the move and then come in with my Lantern. They actually throw the move here. I was like, okay, this is not gonna be crunch, but that was the Hydro Cannon. And they have Typhlosion at the back. I mean, they were running double water, so they need ABA water, so they need grass. Something to kill the grass, right? And we can even get to the Scald from our Poliwrath later, so this game is kind of good for us now. They actually, yeah, let this one go. And we can just farm them down, so it's going to be a GG, the surrender. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be the Gastrodon. Now, if you see Gastrodon, there is going to be Talonflame and Typhlosion at the back. That's what I guess in this cup. Let's just throw this Icy Wind and soften them, right? And then if it's double fire, then it's already over for them because we got double water at the back. It's going to be very difficult for them to overcome. So if this is Body Slam, we still, I think, yeah, we still survive. And then we can throw Icy Wind just to, you know, put my Lantern. If there is Talonflame, put my Lantern against that Talonflame. Then it's going to be Typhlosion, so we can just come with our Toxine. And I was like fully guessing there's going to be Talonflame at the back, which is going to be super good for our Lantern. Well, Lantern or Toxa good against both of those, so just I was like, or just let's just put here, right? And there's gonna be another Thunder Punch. This was the CMP. Let's just throw this brine and the shield. So I was like, okay, incinerates are alone not gonna be enough. And you know what? I was fully guessing it was Talonflame, but since they have this Hisui Electrode, there is like no calculations, no probability. Maybe there are some, but we lose this game. We lose this game. Just imagine if we had put our Lantern against that Typhlosion. It would be Toxapex against this grass. We would have won the game. We guessed it wrong. Because all day I was seeing Gastrodon lead and Talonflames and Typhlosion at the back. Maybe 10 times. But look at that. I was like, okay, this is gonna be the grass move, but no, they had the wild charge. I was like, okay, so shielding the wrong. Now let's just throw the surf. And they actually come and throw the Thunder Punch, and Thunder Punch takes us out. So I surrender there. They still have shield. Because of that Electro, we lost. Another game is just a fine lead for us. There's nothing our opponent can do except that neutral Hyper Van, which is gonna do a lot of damage. Look at that damage. But the thing is, they will not reach to the Hyper Fan. The next move, and let's see what they come in. And they actually come in with the Talonflame against our water. And I bring in my Toxa. They bring in their Cradily, which is great for us because we had Lantern at the back. Now, even if they take us out, I like, you know, I throw the brine. I should have thrown the Sludge Wave, but they shield, but it's fine. So we can now just let our Toxa go if this Grass Knot is going to be enough, and then come in with our Poliwrath, and then we have a lot of energy. Just look at our energy. They actually don't cheat it, and it's only going to be their Talonflame. This Talonflame is going to be debuffed permanently now. Will they actually shield it? And this game is already over. We still have 2 shields. We win this game by 2 shields. GG. Moving on to another one. It's gonna be the Morpeko. This is beautiful. Not that beautiful. We have to shield the aura wheel, right? I was like, okay, what is that? What is this? Yeah, this is the aura wheel, and that's a good shield. And they actually, okay, so they are core broken by Poliwrath. This is what I'm talking. Core broken by Poliwrath. Poliwrath might be the key for this color cup, guys. And we actually just catch the Hydro Cannon in our Toxapex. I was like, okay, they're going to be weak against Poliwrath at the back as well, so let's keep Poliwrath. And they have the Talonflame. This game is already over. Lantern can finish both their remaining Pokemon. Plus they need to throw the energy, and 1 fly is not going to be enough. They have to go either 2 flies or a Brave Bird here. That is the Brave Bird, and we actually reached the brine. Let's see if they decide to shield it or not, and they decide to shield it. Mostly have 1 shield, so we kind of tried to force them to throw, but yeah, we just threw the Icy Wind here, and this is already over. They only have Feraligatr, we have Lantern here, and let's see if they threw that. And I caught the Hydro Cannon in my Lantern. That was not necessary, but fine. GG. And moving on to another battle, it's going to be the Gastrodon again. So Gastrodon, I was like already guessing Talonflame and Typhlosion. Please don't be something like Electrode again. This is going to be the Icy Winds, just try to soften them, and we know this matchup, right? We've played it countless times. Even in the Open Great League. And if there's a Body Slam, we can survive it, and it's just... But this turned out to be different. Alright, fine. So we come with our Toxa, and there you go. They have the Typhlosion. They bring in their Typhlosion. That means they have the... And I failed to catch the Thunder Punch. I tried to catch, which was unnecessary. Yeah. And I thought it was Blast Burn, but they threw the Thunder Punch there. Blast Burn will do more than a Flame Charge or Fly here, so that is why I wanted to shield the Blast Burn. We can just still shield, and I was hoping there is going to be Talonflame at the back. We can take the final shield here. And with our Toxa, snipe with the brine, and yeah. And it was the Talonflame, and they can do nothing now, so that is why they kind of let it go. And they'll let it go in, like, you know, they didn't tap the screen because they knew they already lost the game. And it's a GG. So this team is good for a lot of the common teams that people are using this meta. And another Shadow Kingdra in the lead. And they come in with their Golisopod as a safe swap. Perfect. This guy meets our Lantern. Here, what we can do is try our best to put Lantern very, 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 very low so that their next Pokemon cannot do much harm. That is why I decided to tank all the moves here and throw very, 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 very late. Now, even if this surf is not going to be enough, I think, yeah, this is going to be enough. Yeah. So let's just go for the... And they actually bring in their Jumpluff, which is... Now, we could have swapped, but let's play it simple, right? We can put our Toxapex against this Jumpluff. That is the way to win, right? And look at that, now they bring in their Kingdra, and we will still reach to the Icy Wind before they will reach to their move. And this is going to be the Icy Wind, which is going to debuff them, and they need to throw the Outrage in order to take us out. I'm not willing to shield, but they throw the Octazooka, and we will even reach another Icy Wind. Look at that. Poliwrath is just a beast, guys. And mine is of not that good IVs as well. So here what I do here is not shield. This is going to be debuffed Outrage, and it's a GG. We won by 2 shields. Moving on to another Kingdra. How many guys are using Kingdra, guys? This is this is gonna be not that hard, not that difficult, right? People are using Cradily if they have Kingdra in up front, but some people are running a little different teams. People are running Jumpluff as well. Some people are even using Feraligatr with Kingdra. There we go, Poliwrath, he's a beast, guys. And they actually bring in their Talon. We let our Poly go and bring in our Lantern here. There we go, they bring in their Feraligatr, which is great. We avoided alignment of Feraligatr versus Lantern, which would have been very, very difficult. Look at that. And we shield the Thunder here to be safe, you know. Throw the Sludge Wave. And this is going to get shielded by them. And this Feraligatr is your only win condition. They know it, that is why they shield the Sludge Wave there, which is not going to do that much damage against Feraligatr, to be honest, even the Sludge Wave. And plus this guy hits like very, very not hard, right? But it works. And that is kind of enough, and they still need 2 moves. One move is not going to be enough. And the move here. They come with their Talon. I could have build up to a Brine and then come, but it doesn't matter because we already win this game, because we can take this guy out, then they are forced to throw the energy, right? Yeah, we can tank even another fly, and we can even tank a Brave Bird from here. I knew that, and they throw the Brave Bird, so we have double move here. One surf is going to knock them out. One surf is going to be enough for that Feraligatr as well, but they throw the move. This was the CMP. We can just come in with our Toxa. Toxa has a good bit of health, which is going to be enough to reach us to the Brine. This Brine is going to knock them out, and it's a GG. They tried their best to GG's opponent. Moving on to another one, it's invisible Pokemon, but it's a Golem. Fantastically, they bring in their Gold support. There's nothing our opponent can do until now. It was just a good matchup for us. And this is the guy who throws just the X Scissors, so which means this guy will help us get really, really low. Look at that, and not giving Golem any farm if they coming back with their Golem. But let's see if they decide to coming back with their lead or another Pokemon. And I was like pressing Surf. I was hoping Golem to come back. We have the Thunderbolt, but it was the Feraligatr, which is great for us. Poliwrath can defeat both their Pokemon, but we can align our Toxa against this and fight her against that rock. But I bring in my Poliwrath to, you know, ICU with them and maybe hope for the shield. Yeah, so they actually shield the ICU in, and we catch the move, Power Whip, which is going to be only neutral, and it's going to be the debuff against our Toxic Pack, which is even better play here. They will not reach the move. They try to get to the move there, but this is moving. And this is already over for our opponent here. And it's going to be a GG after this Brine lands. Maybe not, but even it's going to be super effective. Toxapex doesn't hit hard, and we can just not shield this and counter them down with our Poliwrath. I think one counter is going to be enough, but yeah, it's GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be the Cradily, which is good for us and not good for our Lantern at the back. Not that great for Toxapex as well. Let's shield this, not debuff Grass Knot, and let's now debuff them. Throwing in proper timing here, trying our best. And now we can tank this Grass Knot, but you know what? This Grass Knot is still gonna do so much damage. That is why Cradily is so good and will not reach the move. But we reach to the move. Cradily is good, but Poliwrath is even better, guys. Look at that. We win the lead and they bring in their Typhlow. So, okay, so they might be running double fire. Don't know, but can't say. Oh, we come with our Toxa and they bring in the Feraligatr, which is great for us. Whoa! They had the chance to align their Feraligatr against Lantern after a mistake that I made. By switching. But they bring in their Feraligatr. I guess it was simultaneous. swap there. This is not good. This is not good for our opponent. And this guy doesn't even have Thunder. They're running maybe Mirror Shot and Power Whip, or Flash Cannon and Power Whip. And they're not shielding their Feraligatr as well. So all we need to do is farm them down, throw the Brine at their, but they bring in their Typhlo, and yeah, we can just surf them with our Lantern after they shield this Brine, and we snipe, but it was DCMP, and even a Blast Burn is not going to be enough, but it's just a Thunder Punch, and this surf is going to knock that Typhlo out. And Sparks are alone going to be enough, but they throw the move here, which is going to be enough. This Power Whip is going to take our Lantern out, and then one Poison Jab is going to be enough too, and it's a GG. And that is it, guys. I hope you like this content. If you like the content, please do like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. And do check out my new channel. The link is in the description. And yeah, I talk about Pokemon related things there. And please subscribe to that channel. Support me there as well. Help me monetize that channel as well. Help me grow there. And do join my Discord server. Thank you, guys. See you in my next video.